Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans there at members area. Hope you're all okay. Cold outside today, isn't it? I keep getting asked of a lot of people in comments section and emails, what's your top 10 best fights that you've ever watched on TV and blah blah blah, and you know what I watch every now and then. Some of them I've been to. I've done a list. Some of them I've been to some of these. Some were a bit before my time, but these are fights where I try and restore my faith in the sport of boxing. Right. Ward Gatti, the first one. I always put that on if I'm bored and I've got 30 minutes to chill. Just chill out. I just like to watch that. I think we left it all in ring on all them fights, but do we get anything like that nowadays? No, we don't, no way. So Ward Gatti, that's always one of my favourites. These 10 I watch here all the time. You know, they might not be everybody else's cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? Carl Froch against John Pascal, I were there. 2008, December 6th, Nottingham. Carl went at him from round one. A great fight, man. And look what Jean Pascal went on to do. He beat Diacono. He took his O. Took Chad Dawson's O, who were top 10 pound for pound. Went on to an IBO and WBC and Ring Magazine belt. A light heavyweight. So he was a great win for Carl Froch, wasn't he? So that's a good fight. I always like to watch that one. The Carl Froch Taylor one. I like that one as well. People keep saying, oh, Joe Calzaghe, oh, he was past his best, blah, blah, blah. 6 years later, he was still a world champion and he retired a world champion, Jermaine Taylor. Retired an IBF middleweight champion. So how had he seen better days, Joe Calzaghe? Beat Hopkins twice, didn't he? More comfortable than you did. You got dropped. So Jermaine Taylor and another Froch one here. Sorry about this, but the Froch Groves one. I were there ringside, sat behind Andy Lee on the second row at ringside, and Hughie Fury sat behind them. I think Hughie were just turned 18. So I sat behind Hughie and Andy Lee, and obviously I was pissed out my head, but you could hear a pin drop when Carl got dropped in round one. But young in there, and that's what champions do. They hang in there, don't they? They take the blows. And Clinton Woods once told me this: you just keep going, and there's a change in fight. You know, you're getting knocked about, and that you're trying to get your senses together and fiddle your way through. And eventually, there might be a little chink of light, and you might be able to hold on to that chink of light to get through it and to come out safe, and then put your shots together and put your game plan together. But yeah, Froch Groves won. That was a fantastic fight. Ali Fraser, the thriller in Manila. Both of them couldn't give any more after that fight. Ali wanted him to cut gloves off. He wanted to jack at end at 14th, and Joe Fraser didn't want to jack, but his corner pulled him out, didn't they? I'm not sure if it was Eddie Futch or Yank Durham. I think he might have made Eddie Futch by then, 1975. I think Eddie Futch pulled him out. Could be wrong, could be Yank Durham, but I think it was Eddie Futch. But they couldn't get any more, could they? Well, that was brutal. That's probably one of the most brutal fights I've ever seen. Heavyweights going at it like that for 14 rounds, like they went at it. And don't forget, in them days, both passed the best, and they couldn't get out of the way of shots like they could earlier in their careers, so they took a lot of punishment. You've got to put Wilder against Fury 3 in the trilogy, the third one. You have to put that in as well, because there was spite there, weren't there? And they both went at it, didn't they? Both got dropped, and Fury were down twice, and Wilder were down. So you'd have to say that were an edgy seat fight, wasn't it? I mean, my top 10 is different to everybody else. It depends if you know the person, if you like him, and blah blah blah. But that was fantastic. I felt really good fight. But so far, you say you Ward Gatti, Ali, Fraser, they're the top ones, aren't they? Here's a purist one for you here. A lot of people might not go for this one. Say, "Okay, that one to tear up." Floyd Mayweather against Genaro Hernandez. Google that and look how young Floyd Mayweather is in that fight. He's 21, you know, fresh out at Olympics, not long after Olympics when he got robbed. Genaro Hernandez was the man at the time, and just look what Floyd Mayweather did to him. It was like, wow, now who is this kid? And he won every round, every single round. Took him to university. So Floyd Mayweather, yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. You have to Google that, Mayweather versus Hernandez, YouTube. It's a good fight, that. Here's another one, Clinton Woods versus Rico Hoy. Massive puncher, 18-0. Look what Clinton did to him. Knocked him out. Everybody said they were going to come over and just go through Clinton like a knife through batter. Well, he didn't, did he? So well done, Clinton. But that's a fight that I like to watch. Robin Reed against Henry Wharton. Robin Reed's finest performance. Fantastic fight. There was a £50,000 cash bet between Mickey Duff, who bet 50,000 with Frank Warren that Wharton had beat Reed. He didn't beat him, did he? Robin Reed turned it on that, and that's a fantastic, masterful performance of Robin Reed. Go watch that fight. Masterful. And the last one, I'm going to go for Ali against George Foreman, and Ali or Clay at the time against Liston, because they were both monsters. And he was 22 when he fought the other one, and he was 32 when he fought Big George. But they were both monsters, and look what Ali did to both of them, knocked them out, destroyed them. And that's the measure of the man, isn't it? Now, the big monsters at the moment in heavyweight, the Wilder, isn't it? Tyson Fury fought him 3 times, so he has to be given credit, doesn't he? But I don't see Joshua and Dylan White queuing up to get him with Wilder. So that's why we have to give Tyson Fury a bit of respect, even though he tells more lies than Walter Mitty. So that's just 10 fights that every now and then I just put on TV. There's loads more. There's loads more fights you can put on, but they're the ones that I like to put on. So when I'm disillusioned with boxing, like I am now, because I'm really fucked off with boxing at the moment. Really fucked off with it. Well, I hope you're all okay. That's your 10 members videos for the month. You've had your 20 YouTube, and I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to do a video with Julian McGowan. I've wrote some questions out. We're going to have a little chat. We're going to have an hour, me and Julian, and I'm going to put that on YouTube. So you've got more than what I'm told to put out there, because I have a deal obviously with SYPS, and I have to put so many out. So okie doke. So that's about it, really. So peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. There's a video going out with Julian. It'll probably be out. You'll probably have already seen it by the time this is out, because all these are going to need uploading and all that, and that's not my job. I just do the filming. So okay, that's about it, really. Okie dokie. All right. See you all in February. Peace out.